Jardineros. Welcome back to my channel, and this is Jasmine once again. So today, we are actually featuring the top 10 most famous indoor plants here in the Philippines and some other countries. So first, we're going to start with top 10. First, we have the Dieffenbachia. This one actually has a really nice foliage because it looks like a crocodile right there. But please be aware not to buy this if you have pets or children around for safety purposes, because this is a poisonous plant and it is actually part of the top 10 most dangerous plants because the dagta the dagta is poisonous and itchy, especially if you eat it. Just don't eat it. There's actually a new leaf unfurling, but this is actually a very low maintenance plant, and it is safe to have around naman if there are no children or pets. There. That is the Dieffenbachia, and that one is our top 10 most famous indoor plant. For top 9, we have the Caladium. This is the Heart of Jesus Caladium, and this is actually the most common variety of Caladium. We have many more varieties like White Christmas Caladium. This one is a common one because you can see it on the side of the road, like in forests. You can just easily see it on the ground. So this one is actually a moderate, easy to care indoor plant. It's just in the middle. It's not really easy, it's not really hard. So I still recommend this to new plant beginners. And for top 8, we have the Anglanima, or what we call Chinese evergreen. This one is actually the red lipstick or the red Siam variety of Anglanima. There are actually a lot. There's a lot of varieties of Anglanimas, and this is just one variety. There are actually different varieties now that are imported from Thailand and are rare Anglanimas. So the price ranges from around 2,000 to 5,000. But this one is the common one. This is the red Siam. So if you want to avail this, you can actually check this out in our Facebook and Instagram page right over there. And we also have available pandan basket. And for top 7, we have the Sensation plant. This Sensation plant is actually in the same family as the peace lily. So I just put the Sensation plant and not the peace lily anymore. This one is actually a giant type of Sensation plant. So if you're wondering, why is your Sensation plant so big? But it's because this one is a giant type of Sensation plant. For the giant types, obviously you need a bigger pot. But if it adapted to like a small pot, you don't really need to buy a really wide pot because it already adapted to a small area. So this is the Sensation plant, and it is one of actually the most common plants and easiest indoor plants. And they will tell you when they need water because their leaves will droop just like the peace lily. So for top 6, we have the rubber tree. Here we have the burgundy rubber tree. You will know if your rubber tree is stable if it has a baby like this one. And you will know if it's burgundy if the color is like this. It is dark. There. This is the burgundy rubber tree. This is actually not low maintenance, so I don't recommend this for plant beginners. But this one is actually good if you don't really overwater your plants, because this requires only once a week of watering, just like the Fiddle fig tree. There. So if you overwater this, the leaves will shed. For our top 5, we have what I mentioned a while ago, the Fiddle fig tree. This plant is actually trending right now. There. These are new leaves. So as you can see, it's still soft pa. These are new leaves. So the fiddle leaf fig tree is actually also not a low maintenance plant because it only requires once a week of watering, and people tend to overwater their fiddle leaf fig trees. That's why the leaves shed. The care for this fiddle leaf fig tree is moderate indirect sunlight and once a week of watering. Just like the rubber tree, actually they have a lot of similarities in plant care. So for top 4, we have the very well-known Salon Plant. This is the Salon Plant. This one is actually still small pa. This Salon Plant is actually the best plant for beginners because it's really easy to maintain. If you don't want like a small plant na for beginners lang, you want something that has, you know, a size na pwede mo ilagay sa corner but it's still easy to take care of. This is the perfect plant for you because it's low maintenance and you can actually find a bigger one. We actually have a giant one downstairs. So this requires 2 to 3 times a week of watering and bright to moderate indirect sunlight. So this is the Salon Plant. So for top 3, we have the very well-known Pothos. This is a golden Pothos and it's actually been trailing. This is my personal plant, so this one is not for sale. As you see, it has so many baby leaves like this one. Because the Pothos is one of the best trailing plants. It's so easy to take care of and it is actually also known as the devil's ivy. Not because it's hard to take care of, but because it never dies. I mean, you know, not in the literal way, but it's really hard to like kill. So this is actually my top 1 recommendation for plant beginners. If you want something that has a big size na, you can get a trailing one like mine's. I started taking care of this one. It was around this tall. I got it for that tall and then it just trailed. Now it's as tall as me. So this is my favorite plant. I have a lot of plants, but this is my favorite because yeah, it's very nice. It's so easy to take care of and it's just by my study table. I barely even get sunlight in my room. So this one is the top 3 because there are actually a lot of varieties of Pothos and this is one of the most well-known varieties of Pothos. The second one is the Enjoy Pothos, and the third one is the Marble Queen Pothos. The fourth one is the Silver Satin Pothos, so on, so on. There are a lot of varieties of Pothos, just like this golden Pothos. This one is the most common variety. So let's move on to top 2, which is our very own Monstera Deliciosa. There are actually different types of Monsteras. There's Monstera Borsigiana, there's Monstera Peru, but here we have the Monstera Deliciosa. The most expensive Monstera, in my opinion, is the Monstera Albo because that one, the Monstera Albo actually has like almost a full white Monstera leaf. The price ranges from, the lowest you can get it for is like 25 or 30,000. But this one, you can get this size for around 8,000 pesos only. I mean, not only. I mean, it's it's affordable na for a Monstera. And Monsteras are really expensive talaga because it's pretty hard to grow sa gubat. Kailangan mo pa siya i-propagate. So you still have to wait. This one is actually very trending. Ito yun parang if you have this plant, you're social. This is the Monstera Deliciosa. And the watering of this is once a week. And it requires moderate indirect sunlight or preferably bright indirect sunlight. So this is the Monstera Deliciosa. There are many other varieties than Deliciosa. That is our top 2. Are you guys wondering what our top 1 is? Our top 1 is, actually, you guys won't be surprised by this. You won't be overwhelmed. But our top 1 is actually just the snake plant. Are you guys wondering why is this so famous? Everybody knows this snake plant. Even if you're taga Bukid, even if you're taga city, kasi this one just grows anywhere. This one is just outside the parking lot. This one is just outside your home. Hindi mo siya namamalayan. So this is the snake plant. There are actually a lot of varieties. We have a lot of varieties in our shop. Our Facebook and Instagram page is there. So go follow and like our pages now. So this one is the whale fin snake plant. Yan, kasi parang whale yung foliage niya. And please be careful kasi yung dagta nito is also itchy. Yan, this is also one of the most common. But of course, we have here the really common snake plant you can see outside your house that you don't even recognize. I mean, you know, hindi mo siya pinapansin. This one is the Sansevieria snake plant. Yan. It has yellow on the side and, you know, green on the middle. And of course, ito medyo mas pricey siya from whalefin and the Sansevieria. But this one is the Sansevieria Moonshine. This one is more pricey because medyo may pagka-white siya. Not like this and this na green. But this one is white. Kaya siya moonshine. Because the moon is white, this one's white. So this is the Sansevieria Moonshine. We actually also have a variegated Sansevieria snake plant that is available in our shop that I mentioned a while ago. So that is actually the top one most famous indoor plant because everyone around the world hopefully knows this plant since it just grows in your backyard and you don't even notice it. So those are the top 10 most famous indoor plants here in the Philippines and some countries. And of course, the Monstera Deliciosa is trending right now in the US, Thailand, actually everywhere. So if you want to avail this, go check out our shop. So thank you guys so much for watching. And that will be it for today. And by the way, please go follow and like our pages down there, Facebook and Instagram. And please subscribe, like, and comment down below. And by the way, we have actually a new company that we are releasing this or next week, which is JS Landscaping or Sanchez Landscaping. We will be releasing our pages soon, so go check that out next week. Thank you really guys so much for watching. We appreciate our 400 plus subscribers in our first week actually. You guys are growing so much. Thank you for our supporters. Thank you for the people who comment. And thank you for the people who like our pages, our YouTube videos. You are a big help to us. And you are actually helping us progress. So thank you so much. And this is Jasmine once again, kasi yung dalad ko na. This is Jasmine once again, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, and turn on the notification post now. Thank you! Bye! Happy plants, happy home!